popped up, so we're good to go.
Okay,
We are
cool.
live. Okay, I'll give it a few seconds because like the
Yeah.
lag is there. So I know Stasia's here. Just gonna give it a few seconds.
Oh, I should probably announce it to
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that too.
oh wait.
Okay, cool. We are live. Awesome. All right. So, hello everybody. We're gonna start by talking about Destiny's Embrace. So if you have read that book, you're in the right place. But if you haven't, then if you don't want to get spoiled, then I would like hop off until we talk about the other book. But you are more than welcome to stay and join us. Hello, Stasia.
Hey, Stasia.
Hi, Maya.
Hey.
She's here.
Hello.
Maddie's here too. This is exciting. Let me send the first question in the chat while you guys. I guess let's just introduce ourselves again, like, because that's just the classic way to start a live show. I'll start really fast. I'm Rylan. This is my channel. Yeah, I read both book club books this month. Definitely liked one more than the other, but I'm excited to talk about both of them.
I'm Maya. My Instagram is Let's Get Booking, and yeah, I'm super hyped to talk about both these books. So, yeah.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Elle. I read both books this month as well, and I also definitely liked and enjoyed the other one of the books. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But okay, let's go around and give our ratings of the book for Destiny's Embrace while I wait for comments to start rolling in. So, do we want to start? I guess I think we all gave the book the same rating.
So I rated it 3.5, but I truly think it deserves 2.5.
Yeah.
I don't think because I have that like tendency where if depending on how I feel, the minute I like finish the book, I'm like, okay, this is how I feel, and then I like rate it. But when I think about it, it's like maybe 2.5, but on my Goodreads, it's 3.5.
Yeah.
I also gave it a 3.5. It was good, and I think I'm going to continue with it. Like, probably not immediately or anything, but like eventually I'll try and finish the series. It was good. I just think that it was a bit like the pacing was a bit off. I think that's what threw me off.
Yeah. I gave it 3 stars. I liked it like the further along we got, but didn't the whole story take place in like 5 days? Like it just felt, I don't know, it was just off to me too, I think. And like I don't know. I guess I'll talk more about like my opinions later on, but yeah, I was So on 3 stars for Destiny's Embrace. I only read Romantic because I have no opinions, you know. We're glad you're here anyway. It's fine, you know. Yeah, I'm here to hear about Bev Jenkins. I haven't read her before. I will say that I like the way that the book ended kind of led up to the second book, which is about Logan's brother, which sounded really good. So I might read the second one someday. Because like I was like, oof, like that was like almost like a cliffhanger type of thing. So I was like, I'm intrigued to know what happens next. I did like the ending more than House Start. I also did not like the writing. Yeah, the writing was hard. I didn't like the fact that it switched perspectives like without a break in between.
Yeah, I was really confused about that because y'all were talking about it. I hadn't started reading it at the time. And then I picked up another historical romance and it had the same thing. And I was like, okay, I get what they're saying. And then I had to read Destiny's Embrace right after. It was really confusing because there was no break between like the paragraphs or anything. It was just like flipped perspective, like mid paragraph. So I totally get it.
And it like wasn't just between like Logan and Mariah. It was between like her mom had like, or Logan's stepmom was like had her own paragraphs like written about her, and like there was a lot of like shifting viewpoints.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was what was confusing for me.
And this is my first historical novel, so I was like, based just from that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is
They're
not gonna be it.
all like that. Like, I
Mhm.
love historical romance.
And then
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think it's really is for me, but I really we'll talk about it later, but I really did enjoy this more
I
than
like Second
Okay, that's
Destinies
good
and
to
Grace.
know. Yeah, I think I will continue with it. I've just heard so many good things about that series and then just Beverly Jenkins in general. So
Forbidden is a lot better.
yeah, I've heard a lot about that book.
Is that a part of the same series? Or
No,
is
I
that
think it's in a
one?
different series.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Different. Mhm.
Okay, let me ask the next question. We're gonna talk about characters specifically next.
Sorry, we don't have the physical copy, so I'll just go.
Yeah, I don't have my physical copy.
Same.
It's not here with me, so it's fine. But okay, who was your favorite character if you had to like pick one?
Okay. Should I go first? Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really enjoyed Logan's stepmom.
Mm-hmm.
Like she was a great character. I think that she did a lot of info dumping throughout the book,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, she was the most relatable and like the nicest character and the
Yeah.
most mature of
Yeah.
them all.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just liked her much better than the others, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I felt like Mariah was just like, I'm sorry, but like throwing rocks at a man, like just like what? Like aren't we like, like late 20s? Isn't that how old they are? Like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and like I understand like
yeah.
a part of that is like just I don't know. Just the way that she grew up, I don't think like she was still like learning how to like react to like being her own person and like standing up for herself, but like that's how she did that. But at the same time I was like, honey, why are we throwing rocks?
Yeah, it was a bit extreme. Plus, like, it hurt him pretty bad, I remember, like, in the
his
head. Like,
forehead was like ripped open or whatever. Like it's fine. I like the stepmom. I think everybody liked the stepmom the best. Who was your favorite
Mhm.
character, Elle?
I would have yeah, I'm gonna agree with that because I honestly just hated both of the characters
Mm-hmm.
and then especially like Mariah's mom.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she was.
oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
so
Mm-mm.
reading from all of that, it was like, oh my gosh, it annoyed me because I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys need to stop and act maturely. So I will have to agree that I did like the stepmom as well.
Mm-hmm. I did also like Logan's brothers. Like I kind of liked
Yeah.
their whole dynamic. They were fun. They were entertaining. Both characters needed to act their age. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, seriously.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like he
Pretty
runs
immature.
a ranch on his own, like a big old ranch, and like they really annoyed me. They really did. But it's fine. It's okay. But
It's fine.
but I think they just, like redeemed themselves by especially once they started like communicating and like realizing that like they weren't really enemies. Like obviously the
Yeah.
attraction was there.
Like, over time, they definitely grew up a lot.
Yeah.
But, I mean, at the same time, like you said, it took over, like, what? Like, the
Like,
book spanned, like, a
They
week?
got engaged after like 4 days, and I was like, "Is that normal? I don't think that's normal in historical romance. Or maybe like the time just isn't very clear because I feel like in all the other books that I've like historical romances I've read, I feel like it takes place over more time than that. But I don't know. Maybe I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
No, I
This
think it
was
does
so
too.
bad.
I think it just depends on, like, the kind of tropes that are being used.
Yeah.
Like, but at the same time, I think at the end of the book, she did say, like, oh, I'm engaged to someone I barely know, but it just feels so
Yeah.
right. And it was like 2 weeks or something. And I was
Yeah.
like, wait a second.
Yeah, it was a very insta love, which I
Mhm.
said in like our chat. And I felt like I was reading a YA romance. Not that
Yeah.
like YA romance are bad, because there's definitely good ones, but no, I was just I don't know, I didn't really like the book, so I don't.
Yeah. I feel that, and I like I don't know. It was just I guess like she fixed his whole house in like 4 days. Like his house was a pit. Like I don't
Oh,
believe
yeah, that's
that.
true too. I didn't
Because
think
like
about
she
that.
cleaned out the entire house and they bought new cabinets and like furniture and redid everything, and like at the end like they've only known each other for a few days. So I was like, interesting, but it's fine.
Yeah, I think it would have done better if it spanned over 2 to 3 months. Like it, like
Mhm.
that's still
Yeah.
pretty short. I just think it would have been more
Yeah.
like reasonable for the
Or like maybe
characters.
not
Kind
have
of
like
realistic.
emphasized, like maybe not have emphasized the fact that it only been like 4 years, because you can be
Mhm.
vague about that, but like, you know, you don't have to be super specific. But I feel like it was very specific in this book, the exact amount of time they known each other, and
Mhm.
I don't think, yeah, that definitely threw me off. Okay, what was your favorite scene if you have one? I'm trying to like remember the book now. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the book, to be honest with you. I read it so early.
Yeah.
Like, I was so excited, and I read it, I think, at the beginning of the month. And I also don't have the physical copy of it, so I don't remember anything.
I loved the scene when Logan's brother comes back and they start just like beating on each other. Like
Oh
they
my
just
God,
wrestle
yes.
in the front yard, and Mariah's just like, what the heck's going on? And that was funny.
I think one scene that made me like laugh out loud was when I don't know, he was like running the church. I don't know what his position was. He was like trying to court her.
Oh, the pastor guy.
Yeah, the pastor.
Yeah.
And he like walked in on them and I was like, oh, I
No.
actually laughed out loud in that scene. I
Yeah.
was like, okay. I was like, that's
Or-
awkward.
Or like when Logan's making her breakfast and like his best friend and the pastor come up and he gets so angry because he just wanted to like eat breakfast with her like by themselves.
Yes.
That one was funny too.
That was really cute.
The courting period stuff, like I definitely agree with that. Male
Male
aggression.
aggression.
That was like
It was
a
like
constant.
pretty good in this book.
Yeah, that was constantly throughout the book, whether it be between his best friend or like the brothers or the pastor, like everybody. It was really funny. It was fun. Yeah,
Pretty
those
good.
parts were good. And the stepmom's like her new boyfriend I
Oh,
liked
that
him too.
that
Yeah,
side
he was
plot
a really
was
good
so
character.
adorable.
I wanted to see a story written about those two, and I wonder if like there will be one, or if there is
There
one.
might
I
be.
mean, like if like the third or fourth book in that series is based off, because I think I'd love to read her story.
Yeah, me too. I mean, given that she's like my favorite character,
Yeah,
I just like want more of her.
I feel like I was reading reviews, maybe everybody else or other people were like, I want to see her side story. But no, I guess there's just 3 books in the series, and they're just about one of the brothers. So book 2 is about Andrew, which is the younger brother, and then Noah is the 3rd book. But this cover is like,
Yeah, the covers are really
that's
nice.
so pretty. Like wow. Like that'd be a cover buy for me. That's stunning. I love historical romance covers. I'll give like that genre, like the covers are like stunning.
Yes. Agreed. I love them so much.
I'm reading this
Oh my
one right now.
gosh.
I love this cover. It's not like the
Yeah, it's so
classic
cute.
look,
I
but
love it. It's so cute. I
but
have
it
it
is-
because of Maya, but I haven't read
Yeah.
it
You
is
should
stunning.
totally read it. It's so good.
I know I should. I need to. I need to read a lot of books.
I might reread it as well. I know I haven't read the second one in that series yet, so
Yes, the next question.
There's a 3rd book, right? I think.
I think so,
the-
yeah.
The cover is purple, and like it is so pretty. Like I will buy it when it comes out. Think about Mariah's relationship with her mom. Okay, and we'll talk about this part because I think that this was definitely an important aspect of the book. Was their relationship. Yeah.
I just remember like everyone like read it before I did. I read it like not too long ago, and everyone in the Discord was like so upset about something in like the first few chapters.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I don't know what this is gonna be. And then when I started reading it, I got it because like honestly, their relationship was so bad. Like her mom
Mhm.
treated her terribly,
Yeah.
and it was just so hard to read. I was like, I mean, I couldn't imagine
Mm-mm.
having someone like that in my life. Just like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, no, and the fact that like she treated her daughter that way because she looked like her dad who like ran off or
Yeah.
whatever. Like I was like, I can't even like it's not Mariah's fault that she had, the golden eyes that reminded her mom of her, her dad that left them and to not, and I wanted to fight her so bad.
Yeah, she really needed to calm down.
Bugged me. And the fact that like she followed her adult daughter, all the way across the country to like yell at her. I was like, are you serious? Like, she is
Yeah.
a grown woman. Let her do what she wants.
I know
Yeah.
that bugged me really bad. I just don't like. Yeah, exactly, Heather. Like
Mhm.
her mom really didn't just use
Yeah.
her most of the time, just because of like the Shaw, and then took
Mhm.
advantage of the fact that
Yeah.
her like Mariah would do anything. You know,
Yeah. I
it made me
think
really happy when like she stood up and
She
Yeah.
left.
stood up for
Like that was
herself.
like I was
Yeah.
like yes,
that
please.
was real growth, yeah, because like yeah, because she was a talented one in that shop, and she did all the designs, and you know she could have like really like made a name for herself, I think, with her talents like doing that, but because her mom was so annoying and she was just the worst that
She was so like controlling, and
mhm.
I
Yeah.
did not. I was
Yeah.
not into it.
Like the prologue wherein she was a little girl and the like her classmate like bullied her and like pushed her in the
Mhm.
water or whatever, and her mom beat her for that. I was like,
Yeah.
Oh my
I wanted to
gosh, that
cry.
was
I was like, that
I
hurt
feel
I
me.
like
was so upset.
yeah, I feel like why the reason why she's like fallen in love with, I guess fallen in love with Logan right away is because of how like her relationship with her mom and like how she was treated, that like she
Mhm.
never found that love from her mom, so she like got it
Mhm.
from someone else, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like
Yeah.
that's why it's kind of insta lovey.
Mhm. She did have had a power trip thinking right. Yeah. That
Mhm.
made, and the fact that she brought like the guy that like she was kind of seeing, but like who was engaged to marry somebody else.
Yeah.
Now I was like,
That was so frustrating.
he was such a coward too. Like he like I didn't like him either. I forget what his name was, but he made me mad because like he seemed to like her until like you know her mom was around, or like until somebody else who was better came along or
He
whatever.
was
Now
just leading her on, to
yeah.
be honest. Like I don't think he ever like genuinely felt anything for her.
Mhm.
Just using like behind the scenes, like
Right.
it was not cool. Mm-mm.
Yeah. I love that book. Like Mariah went to say bye, she didn't care, so why did she care to get? Yeah, exactly. Like when Mariah tried to say bye before she first went on the train, um, her mom was like, "Just get out" or whatever. And her aunt, I think, I like the aunt too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was great.
She was a good character. Yeah, I was thankful for her being able to help Mariah get out of that situation because,
It's tough.
Super toxic, you know?
yeah, the
Hard to be
second's
by
even
yourself.
better.
Yeah, I think I will continue.
I might
I think
have
I will.
to. Just the
Yeah.
covers, or like I'll probably just borrow them from my library or whatever. But yeah, I might have to continue them as well. I mean, I did that with Ava Leigh's My Fake Rake. I didn't like the first one, but I love the second one. So sometimes it's
Yeah.
worth it to just like continue the series.
Yeah, and I think like two people here said that the second one is better now. So I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna give it a shot. I mean, I definitely like liked the writing and everything. I liked the story. I just like it's just a few things that didn't like
The fact that I chose this book,
Yeah, it was Elle's pick.
and I mean, okay, hate is a strong word. I just did not like it, and I can understand why people would enjoy
Mhm.
it, because I know like some people did enjoy it, but for me, I was just like,
It has a wait. The
alright,
third book has a
frustrated.
4.18 rating. The first book has a 4.17 rating. So like people seem to really like it. I think for me it was just the writing and the whole insta love thing that just kind of
Yeah, I think that threw
Yeah.
me off.
Even the second one has a 4.19. So I'm really
yeah
excited. I'm gonna give it a shot.
yeah. The cover, I will say, whoever designs her covers,
So pretty.
You'll
And her
hire
other
them.
covers too, but like honestly, like all her covers are really
like,
pretty.
come on, like, how is this allowed? Like, why
Yeah.
is that so pretty?
I think I'm gonna like totally buy them.
That's so stunning. And I will say, the steamy scenes, they just made me kind of giggle because like they were so like the language was so like over my head that I was like, what?
I also felt like the how do you say other scenes were like super like immature, like they were being like
Mm-hmm.
super silly, and then we had steamy scenes, and I was like, wait a second, this is like a whole change in like
Right.
yeah, but like still like pretty good, you know.
Hi,
Yeah.
Erin.
Hello, Erin.
Hey,
I love that she's here. They're
Yeah, she hasn't
that's
even
who I
read
was
the
annoyed
book.
with. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. It's been a hot sec since I've read the book, but I remember like having to read it. Like I had to force myself to read like 30 pages, like take a break, read 30 more pages, just like I would like make my way through the book without like overwhelming myself with like, because it would get on my nerves every once in a while.
Yeah.
Just
And like
everything that.
her his Logan's stepmom, I think, like she did a lot of info dumping. Like she would
Mhm.
explain a lot of things to Mariah.
Yeah.
So like I really liked her character, but I don't like how like she was used to do like basically all the information
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, she was a good character, but yeah, I feel like oh gosh. That is true. That did happen. I'm gonna take it off the screen now just because, but that did happen. I love the fact that that Asia wrote that in all capital letters. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that because in all the other historical romances, like there's
They don't even mention it. No.
like no man.
I need to
there's-
start writing like my thoughts and like my favorite scenes because I keep forgetting. But now that she like brought
said
that out, I'm like, yeah, I do remember that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you made a very fair point, Stasia.
Wait, am I? Okay, never mind.
No, I can literally imagine Stasia saying that like over mic. Like I was like, oh my god.
If the next month when Stasia's with us, like if a sweet
Oh
Mess is-
yes,
I'm
It's gonna
excited
be
to hear her
great.
thoughts on that.
It's gonna be great.
But that's so funny. I'm on the Discord looking at honestly that's a good idea because I don't remember some of the stuff that like I was feeling in the moment. But also like I don't know. I just those scenes like I didn't feel the chemistry between them. Like I didn't because like in some like Romancing the Duke, I could feel the the tension between the characters, which made those scenes so much like better. But in Destiny's Embrace, like I just felt so bland, I guess. And so like I was just like I didn't feel anything.
It happened really suddenly, I think.
yeah, very
Yeah.
quick.
And I think like all the scenes were pretty consecutive, like in that one
Mhm.
little part of the book. It wasn't like spread out. So
Yeah.
I can, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. Because yeah, I guess maybe it's because it was such like an Insta type of thing. But yeah.
Like I need more
Because, like,
angst.
yeah, like I exactly like that's what makes me love a book so much more. I think is like when I can like feel the tension like coming off of the page. That is when I'm like into it.
Yeah.
There was no chemistry, especially because they were treating it as something just like a teaching. Like what that is true because he just wanted to like give her the experience so she knew what to expect when she dated the pastor or whatever.
I mean, I think he knew that he was gonna like try and like win her over that way.
Yeah,
But like, yeah,
he definitely
Definitely.
had intentions with what he was doing.
yeah.
Yeah, that he was. I did that part kind of amused me because like she was like, I don't want this, and then she was like, okay, but I do.
Yeah.
And then from there.
I was just kind of shocked like that right after that he was like, I'm gonna marry her. And like the entire like rest
Yeah.
of the book, like before that, he
I
was like, I'm not
it's
gonna
been
marry
like
her.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, and the fact that he was so adamant on not wanting to get married, and like 24 hours after she was up, he's like, oh, well, maybe.
I mean, something similar happens in Romancing the Duke, so I'll wait to talk about it then. But
I'm gonna have to try to remember that book because I don't know, but I don't remember it at this point. But that's okay, it's fine. But I guess it's 25 or it's 24 right now, so I guess we'll go ahead and get ready to transition into Romancing the Duke. If
yeah,
anybody
did everyone?
has
Yeah.
any final
Transition like
thoughts-
this.
If anybody has any final thoughts on Destiny's Embrace, like feel free to comment. But yeah, we'll go ahead and talk about Romancing the Duke because I think that's the one where like everybody
most people
enjoyed
read
it a lot
that.
more. So, yay. Okay.
I know you read it in like a day.
I stayed up till was it 3 a.m. or 2:30 reading the book, and like it's like dark in our room. I'm reading on my phone and I'm like crying, like with the screen like bright in my face. I'm like sobbing, like tears are streaming down my face. I'm like, it was,
It was
so
a pretty
cute.
good book.
Like,
I think I cried at the end too. It was just so good.
oh, it was so cute. Okay, we'll talk. Okay, let me ask the first what read. Okay, let me say switching. for people who are like just hopping on switching to? Or...
I'm like so quiet during the Destiny's Embrace.
Well, you better like
Because
Yeah, tell
I
us your
literally-
thoughts.
talk. Yeah, tell all.
Since you
tell
like
us
this
your
one
thoughts
better, you
about
know.
Romancing the Duke.
Yeah, I actually I have screenshots, the ones that like, because I'm just so lazy to annotate it, so I just screenshot. Or not screenshot, take a photo of it.
Yeah, you were sending me photos like all the time. Like,
Yeah.
From like Ransom and stuff like that. It was funny. But okay, now they're talking about Romancing the Duke. I'll send it in the Discord really fast. But what rating did you all give Romancing the Duke?
4 stars.
I gave it 5 stars. At the beginning, I thought I was gonna give it like 4.5, but then at the end, like totally solidified that 5 stars for me. I was like, this is so good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave it 5 stars as well. I'm not sure, like looking back, if it would like actually be a 5-star read, but like in the moment I was like sobbing, so I was like, I'm gonna give this 5 stars, and like I'm not gonna change it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
I think it was like the experience of like
Yeah.
loving it so much when I was reading
Yeah.
it is what made it a 5 star.
Yes, Elle's got her. She loves holding up the. Stasia gave it 4 stars. Ellie is back for this discussion. She gave it 5 stars. We love to see it. Tessa Dare's always 5
Yes.
stars for me.
Tessa is so
She's
good.
my queen. I love that. Agreed, Maya. The end made a 5-star for me. I didn't realize that it's a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. Like I didn't know that
until
Yeah.
Stasia.
until Stasia mentioned it a few
Uh,
days ago. I think she's the one that mentioned it, and I was like, "You're so right." Like you've got like Ransom like living in a castle by himself.
Yeah, I don't think it hit me when I was reading it
Right.
too until she said it as well.
Yeah, I was
It
like,
was good though. I like how it
Oh
was
my
like really
gosh.
subtle.
Yeah,
I
wonder if the
forgot
rest
I
of
have
the-
these. I have
tab?
tabs.
I wonder if the rest of the series is
Oh.
like retellings. I was so emotional. Brian can attest. Yeah, she was. She sent me like 4 or 5 videos of her talking about how much she loved it. So it's 5 stars for sure. Yeah, I think my emotions will play a big part in how I rate a book, especially like when I do it right after. Like when I rate a book right after I finish it. It's a very
Same.
tame Beauty and the Beast, but I definitely, because like Ransom is such like a grouchy, like he's a grouchy loner. He lives by himself. Like cause like doesn't she like reference the fact that like some people might see him as like a beast because of
Mhm.
his scar on his face?
Yeah.
Like
So he's like scarred,
But we
he's
love it.
alone.
he's an unconventional hero, I think.
Yeah.
But my gosh, if I did not love him, like
He was
whew,
so great.
I loved him so much. Okay. Okay, yeah, who are your favorite characters in the book? And how do we pronounce the main female's name? Like, do we know?
Okay, let's just say good night.
Good night. We're gonna call
Yeah, I'm
her
gonna call her Good Night.
Okay.
I'm gonna call her good night because I don't want to try anything. But
The book. Yeah, we'll just call her good. I didn't even like pay attention to the fact that I didn't know how to pronounce her name. Bye, Heather. Thank you
Bye.
for joining us. Let's see. Okay, a second. Oh,
Yes.
wait. Let's go back to the beginning. I can't believe I was the only one who thought that. LOL. Yeah, you opened my eyes to something I wasn't aware of before. I just love grumpy recluse heroes.
Grumpy
He was
heroes
just
are
so
literally the
funny.
best. Like, I don't
Like,
know,
he
they're
was-
just so good.
Yeah, I agree.
Because then they only have like that soft heart for like the heroine.
Yeah,
And yeah.
but I like. See, the thing is, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Like the LIAO. ISO.
ISO, I don't know.
But Isabel's pronounced her same as Isabel. Yeah,
Wait, is
that is,
it?
yeah, those two.
Lizzo.
Those are pronounced. Oh, Lizzo. Okay, gotcha. Like, okay. I gotta read Romancing the Duke after hearing all rave about it. Yes, you do.
Dude, it was so good. You really do.
like,
Yeah, but don't watch us because you might get spoiled.
You will definitely
Erin
get
watched
spoiled.
the other one too, so like, it's okay.
Oh my god, that's literally one of my favorite tropes is the hate
Yeah.
everyone except you trope. It's so good.
I love him. Like, honestly, like love romances. Like obviously I read them all the time. But like Ransom might be like one of my new favorite male
Your new boyfriend?
heroes. He is my new he is sitting off screen right next to me. Like he's here. I won't show you guys because he's embarrassed, but like he's here.
I love that.
But yeah, I love Ransom.
She
very
said
much.
it so confidently. I was like, wait a second.
I think Ransom was my fave because his narrator was what I was living for. I love him so much. Just a grump refusing love. Yeah.
His perspective was a lot of fun to read from.
Mm-hmm. I'm just here to support. We
Love
appreciate that very
Thank you.
much. Is Ransom. I think Ransom is a favorite as an overall.
No, Ransom
favorite
is
for
definitely my
everybody.
fave. Yeah.
You gotta read book
Book
2.
two.
I have. Let's see.
I have book 2. I really want to read it. I skipped book 2 and read book 3 like a few days ago.
Mhm.
And
Did you
now
like
I'm gonna
it?
go read. Yeah, I liked it. I was a 4.5.
Can I spoil
for me.
something?
This.
I really
this is,
can't.
Yeah, that's fine. This is what the live show's for.
Yo, when he says, Izzy, I owe you everything. You are my heart, my very life, and then period. And I'm like,
Wait, let me pull up my favorite quote. It was at the very, very end. I highlighted it, I think, on like my Kindle.
oh my gosh.
Wait, how do I? Let's see.
I was so emotional.
Let's see. Okay, view your notes and highlights. We had the quotes at the very end. No, okay, so 6% in there was the make up as many stories as you wish, just don't make me the hero in them. When Ransom said that to her, I was like,
Yes.
wait a second. What is the last one? Oh, but in her heart, Izzy knew the explanation for those less than perfect stars. Those must be the ones he painted himself.
Dude, that
and that's
broke
when
me.
I lost it. I was like, even right now, like my eyes are gonna like tear up again. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm gonna cry.
Ransom is so sweet.
He is.
Yes, my she annoyed me a little. Parts of Ransom didn't, so he became the faves. Yeah, I agree. To chill with her feeling bad for herself. Yeah.
She really didn't think that she was like pretty at all.
Mm-mm.
And I was like, girl, you're probably like gorgeous. Like have a bit more
Mhm.
confidence, you know? But
Yeah.
you know,
I feel though that like everyone can, not everyone, but like most of us can relate to that. Like we always compliment others, but then when it comes to ourselves, we're
Yeah.
like looking down
Mhm.
and we just don't believe in ourselves. And it's like, I think that's what makes it like realistic, is because
Mhm.
it's sad,
it's
but
realistic.
it's
It's just
realistic.
kind of frustrating to read
Yeah.
it because
Yeah,
like
because
Yeah.
you
so,
know,
like,
you
I'm
know.
rooting for you. Like you're this
Exactly.
great
Mhm.
person, but like I guess if I was the main character in the story, like I would probably feel the same way. I guess.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it definitely goes both ways. I think because it's so easy to like like I was saying, complimenting others and like rooting for them all the way, but like when it comes to yourself, like not feeling that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maya and
I
reading
recently
the
finished it
Scottish
actually. You need to read it. It's so good.
Guides. The
It's so
Scottish
good.
Guides book.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
when
It's book 3.
when she
Dude,
says,
Erin just
Wait,
marked
what?
that she wants to read Romancing the Duke.
"Here's my
I
copy,
have
you
it
can
here.
get it."
I have proof she's gonna read it.
Thank you for the close-up.
Yeah, I agree, Stasia.
Something
I
about a
love
man
that
selling
one.
his soul and spending his life paying the debt. Did I highlight that? I had a few highlights.
Oh, I think that was
remember.
Duncan said that.
I love
think-
Duncan.
Yeah, he was a good character. He was like really blunt and a bit rude sometimes, but like
Yeah.
overall.
The when he told her the story but like made it fictional, I was like, I love it. Like,
Yeah.
it was just so fun. Everything he did from this point forward, it would be for her.
Ransom was just so genuinely like smitten, and it was
like when he said, "I no one's hero, Miss Goodnight. You do well to remember it." I was like, "Oh, but how wrong you're gonna be."
Yeah.
Killed me with, and then in the space of a second, he understood it. He understood the reason he walked the castle. He'd done it for one purpose, so he can get to her now as fast as his life can take him.
oh my god. Literally, like
I'm gonna have to like mute my screen because I'm
Tessa
gonna
Dare
start
knows
like
how to,
frying in
like-
the club over here.
Tessa Dare knows how to like ruin my soul. Oh my god.
like I don't think I've ever cried during historical romance, but this one I lost it. I really did. I love when Duncan told the story. Yeah, that was really cool. And the fact that like there was a major plot twist at the end with the fact that she was the one who like
Yeah.
we I there was we kind of knew that like she wrote the stories, but like when everybody else like found out, I don't know, man, I was like, whew.
I just loved
Like,
how Ransom like could immediately tell after he
yeah,
listened to the
yes, the
stories.
fact that Ransom
Like no one
did
else
this,
even
yeah.
questioned the fact that she had written them. They all thought her dad did.
Mm-hmm.
And then he immediately was like, no, like
He
she
goes
wrote
to the
them.
bar and he's
Yeah.
begging people to like give him the whole story, and he knew from like the very beginning that it was her that wrote it. And the fact that she had her little fan club like following her around.
That was like
that was
literally so good.
funny. I loved
Yeah.
it.
You
Where
probably
I
can't
was
over it.
deceased. Yeah,
Yes.
because she was scared of the dark.
Oh my god, those scenes where like he woke up and she was like in his room just like reading a book. Like I literally could not handle myself. I was
Elle
like,
was
this is
sending
so
me like
Oh, I was about to show you.
pictures
Wait,
of
can
the
I show
pages.
something? Hang on.
Yes, you can show something.
Well, you just have to see because I don't want to say it.
Yeah. Oh.
I
that
remember.
scene was so good when she was
That's what-
reading the letter.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was like, yeah, no, I'm saving that. I'm gonna take a photo. It was
who
fun.
was I was talking to somebody and she was like talking about like the like what like was it like majestic or whatever that word was that like described.
Oh, magnificent.
And she was like trying to like put her
Or
fingers
something.
together and she was like this like this is majestic like that's funny. The man had no idea the child who was we love it. They are yes.
Pretty good.
10 out of 10 would recommend. If you want to imitate Ray, you have to come with some surprises. Boy, was he ready to fight for her. It's so freaking cute. I loved him up until the very end when like he was so dumb and like said whatever he did that like made them like break up. Oh, like offering to marry her or whatever, like just to like I forget what the situation was for, but like he did something that like made me really annoyed.
Yeah.
Just like the way that he spoke to her, I think.
Oh my gosh.
and that
He
made
just
them
couldn't
like
admit
break
that he
up.
actually liked her, and so he was
Yeah.
like saying something rude to cover up his feelings. And I was like,
Yeah.
dude, you gotta step up your game.
Yeah.
Like,
And when they were like in the hallway, like before the people were supposed to like come and like see if he was like crazy or not, and like he like made fun of like all the little fan club and like said like this idea was so stupid and it wasn't gonna work or whatever, like, and she like ran off. I was like, he annoyed me because he definitely had a big mouth that he didn't know how to stop sometimes, but
yeah.
after that he redeemed himself, so I died at that part. I'm not a prude, I'll say it. That
That was probably one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah, that was good. The first morning when he woke up and she was just sitting there.
That was a good scene.
He would
He was
so
like, oh my-
grumpy every morning, like obviously, but thinking he was such an dick but offering to marry her is actually protecting her. Yeah, that is also
Yeah.
true. But he went about it in such a wrong way that I was like, honey, like, no. He exposed her business saying she needed to grow up. Yes, that part. Yeah. Because she loved those stories and like obviously throughout the whole book like she relates to like the story and like she brings it up all the time and like stuff like that and always relates like the two main characters of that story to like in the real life, and yeah. Because I was mad too, yeah. So I thought that was cute. Yes, he totally went. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what made me
that was
mad.
the problem was that he took the wrong way to do that.
Yeah, he used the wrong words. He had the right intention, but he definitely did not go about it in the right way. Let me see what other questions I had.
Yeah, if you go on like our Discord and then Romancing the Duke and then chapter 15 to 20, I said something about like chapter 16 and I'm not gonna say it in the live stream because
I'm going there to look for it now.
Elle loves taking pictures and like sending me like the pages that she's reading, but they're always like the scenes in which like
Stuff is
going
happening.
on. And I'm like, Elle, you're funny. You're so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Now I'm like reading through all the comments that we had, but here, let me okay, favorite scene, because there are some really good scenes. The one where all the people are there and like they're doing like the hide and seek type of game in the garden, and they're like, let's sneak off, and then like the thing falls and like hits him on the head, like
Oh my
right
god, yes, that scene was so good. I really liked
That
the
was fun.
ending. Like the ending was just so sweet, and he like
Yeah.
asked her to make him a pancake and all this stuff, and
Mhm.
like that was
Yeah,
probably
can you make me pancake?
that.
I love it.
Yeah, that was so cute.
Honestly, oh, what a mood. Your comments in the Discord, I assume. And they're talking about to do the deed and good night, said the world. Yeah. That
Yeah,
is
I
Yeah.
love,
also true.
I love that one.
That is very true.
I love like there's just a chemistry between them, and I love
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, their chemistry was so good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
No, not the pancake.
Yeah, literally, me crying reading about pancakes.
Same as Maya, yeah.
Hmm.
I adore the one when he told her he loved her. They were shagging, but it emphasized his point because, like, he really loved her. I don't know what my favorite. I think my favorite scene might have been like the first night they kissed, like up in the tower, because she was like, "You're gonna kiss me the right way," you know,
What?
like you better do that again because. And then like obviously like the stars were aligning between them, and like you could feel the
Yeah.
passion, and I was like, "Whew." That
So
was
like in this book, the way it was similar to like Destiny's Embrace for me was that like I had like shared a night together, and then the next day she was like, "Okay, like that's like I have no strings attached," and immediately he was like, "No, no, 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 I have to win her over. No, 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 I can't let her go." And I was like, "Okay, this is like exactly the same as like that Destiny's Embrace scene where he was like, "Okay, now I have to marry her because like I love
Yeah.
her." So that's how
Yeah.
that they were like related to me, like
Yeah,
kind of
that's
similar.
definitely a connection between the two. That there was an epilogue, I loved it. Yeah, yeah. That was when I lost it, when the whole stars thing. He must have painted it himself.
Yeah.
So cute. Like seriously, I will say that sometimes the whole like, I feel like in romance, the prologues are always either like they're married, you know, like a baby on the way, and like sometimes like that whole like, you know, proposal to end the story and then like marriage in the epilogue kind of gets like old, I guess, because it's like the same thing over and over again. But in this case, I was here for it. I really was.
Yeah, it was so cute.
We love Duncan calling him an idiot for letting. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think Duncan was he was good for Ransom for the most part. I think like he had been stuck, like he'd been by that family for like how many years? Like he promised Ransom's mom that he would like take care of her, and the fact that because didn't he like quit for like 2 seconds? Like he was like, "I'm done. Like you're on
Yeah, he
your
was
own,"
like,
because
yeah.
he let her go, right? She tried to tell the crazy doctor said no, he's in love. Yeah.
Yes, I love that part so much. Because he was like, he looked like he really was saying like some like really extreme stuff, and the doctor was like, no, he's just like infatuated with her, you know?
Yeah. Because he was pretending to be the main character in the book, wasn't he? Or
Yes.
whatever. Yeah. Maya, I agree. It was so cute that the guy wanted to be the girl. Wanted the girl and showed it more when the girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
I made it a bit fresh. Love Duncan being sassy. He was something else.
Yeah. He was a good character.
Like other than that, there weren't very many side. Oh, there was like that girl who like lived down the street or whatever.
She
I
was
don't
really
remember
nice. I liked her.
what her name was. Yeah, but you could tell that like she was definitely infatuated with Ransom for like a
But
hot
just because
sec.
she was like, just because he was like the character, you
Mhm.
know, in the
Yeah.
book.
I mean, I probably would be too if I was her. So we've already established my feelings for Ransom. So like,
Yeah, I thought he was next to you, Rylan.
Yep. Setting the lines from the good night tales when he forgot and the knights helped him. Yeah, that was good.
That was funny.
I love the whole aspect because it was just like so lighthearted and fun. I feel like those people like they had their own lives, like they were so dedicated to that story that they were just like
Just like a
willing
giant
to do
fan
whatever.
club,
Yeah, like a little fan
cosplaying. It
club.
was
I
so
loved
good.
it. That like traveled to a secluded castle in the middle of nowhere to like see the daughter of the famous author. Just the whole book. I was here for it. Yeah. Fully agreed, Rylan. I forget what I was saying, but I'm glad that you agree. But I don't remember what I was just talking about. What was I? I
I
don't
mean,
know.
we
It doesn't
talked about
matter.
ransom, we talked about
Oh,
everything.
yes. That was a whole lifestyle. Like, honestly, like, it was just so entertaining. Like, they were all dressed up too. Like, the dedication. Like, when I publish a book someday, if I publish a book someday, like, my, like,
Yeah,
top tier, like, those are top tier fans.
the best. I just liked how like obsessed they were, and then they saw the ransom, and they thought that he was the character in the book,
Mm-hmm.
and it was so cute how
Mm-hmm.
they reacted.
He hated them for a little while there. This was a short, but it was fun, colorful, feisty, and really fresh and fun. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's really
Yeah,
fun.
because I was feeling all the
Yeah.
emotions. I really was. Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Let's see.
Sorry.
I dressed up
If
as
you
your
go on
character, Violet. I
page
got you.
300, go on page 300 if you have the book.
I was like quoting pages now.
No, because this part I really, well, it's not that I really like it, but I did really like it. It was when like, hang on, it was when the girl was like, "You want to be married to me tonight?" And then if you flip the page, she was like, "You're pushing me away because you're afraid." This is my favorite part. He goes, "I'm not pushing you away. I believe I just offered to marry you." I just Yo, I have the weirdest quotes. Like I just like weird stuff. I'm like from everything I really enjoy that part. I'm like, yeah, women, like this man just like offered to marry you instead of Rylan. Like,
oh my god,
come
Rylan's
on.
in tears.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was a good part.
I wish I did annotate it though.
Yeah,
It was
I
fun.
remember to highlight on like my Kindle, like because I had the Kindle book like when I could, but I would always forget at the same time. So like I only had like 6 quotes, and they were very few and far like spread out throughout the
Yeah.
book.
Yeah,
I
it's 'cause
annotated a
wanna,
lot.
like,
I'm so sad
keep
I don't have
reading
it with me to talk about it. Like I had
Yeah.
a
Here.
bunch of stuff highlighted in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just smile for y'all.
I was just gonna hold it up there. The very first quote or like the very first part during which like ransom is explained, like I don't know how to explain it, but like I highlighted that part because like it was just so good. Like just some of the things like described, like her stomach was a giddy frolic of crickets and butterflies. He was just so near and so tall and so commanding, so male. Everything female in her was rallying to challenge. Perhaps this was how mountaineers felt when they stood at the base of a soaring, snow-crested Alp, exhilarated by possibility, awed by the inherent danger, a bit weak in the knees. I was like, this is a man. This is a man.
Oh my gosh.
I love that part. I think Stasia commented about the he's so male part in the Discord, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, like chef's kiss. We love to see it. Oh, he was so good. I don't know if I've ever read, like, have I read a romance during which like the male character is like so grouchy? Like I love that trope. I feel like it might have like, I feel like I probably would have thought that it would annoy me like before I had read the book, but like I don't know. It was just I just got so attached to him, and his grouchiness like made me think he was funny. I guess I don't know. It made me really love him.
Okay, I found something else again. So if you go on your page 348, chapter 26, Ransom said, love me. And I'm like, I will.
Distraught.
But like, okay, here's the thing, because like I could just hear them say it, and then I could hear goodnight like saying like I love you, right? And then like Ransom was like, I needed that, you don't know how much. And I'm like, I'm just destroyed.
Well, and like, because didn't he blame himself for his mom's death? So he was like, I've never like been loved, and like I've never loved anyone else.
Never felt that
Like,
connection with anyone
Like
before.
it was so hard for him to open up.
He was so cute.
Just a broken hero.
Rylan, go give him a hug right now.
You already know that like Rhysand is also my other book boyfriend, so like
Oh, so he's there too?
No,
They're
not
just
right
sitting
now.
next to you. You know?
They're just watching
They're
me.
lined up.
No,
They're
but
lined up. That's what you said.
I've got like 10 in here with me right now. 10 fictional male characters that I love very much. So, but let's see. Do we have any other final thoughts about the book? Overall, everyone seems to have liked this one.
I really
Um,
enjoyed this
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like reading this makes me want to read The Beast of Beswick because it's also
Mhm.
like a grouchy Beauty and the Beast
Oh,
retelling.
really? I might have to read that soon then because I
Yeah.
love the grouchy hero. Now I'll have to find more books where the main characters are grouchy. If anybody has any recommendations,
Yeah, let us know
comment
in
because
the
I want to read more
Discord
grouchy
and
people.
grouchy heroes are like probably my favorite.
Yeah, I love them very much. But yeah, cool. Overall, I think we did good. Like it was another good month.
Yeah.
Destiny's Embrace, we had more opinions on, like negative opinions on, but overall, like not too awful. Not too awful.
Yeah.
Oops, Ellie says to read it. Beast of Bestwick. She is talking.
Yeah.
The Duchess Steel.
The Duchess Steel is good.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it.
Another grumpy Tessa Dare book.
Okay, I took a picture of it that way. I have it on my phone. Notes, my fave.
Yes,
super
I need
grouchy.
to read it. I own it. Like I literally have it. I just need to get to it.
I love it. I really like Romance to the Duke. Thank you for a great pick, guys. Y'all are welcome. I always get so nervous like announcing the book because I'm like, what if like nobody likes the things that we like end up choosing? But this is.
But we've had
second
like
book.
two like
Yeah,
really good
we've
books
had two.
so
Yeah,
far.
two really good books so far, and hopefully next month's book, which is A Sweet Mess. Does anybody have their copy? Ella, do you have a copy with you? Or Maya,
I
do
don't
you
have
have
a copy with me yet. It's probably in the.
Yes.
Oh, I
Ooh,
love that cover.
I got.
It's
Did you
so
get it from Book Depository?
yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I love that.
It's
I love
so
that cover.
pretty.
I have the
So
blue.
Yeah, you got the blue. I have the pink one as well.
it's so
Oh,
cute.
that's
I
so
love
cute.
it. Look how beautiful. Like I just can't.
So pretty. It's getting made into like the movie too, so
Yes.
that's exciting.
Oh my god. And the actor
Yeah.
who's playing it, Daniel Day Kim, like love him. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
So, if you're watching this and you didn't know that is our March pick, and
Okay, I'll
Stasia,
paste it.
yeah, Stasia will be joining us next month for our live show.
Yeah.
It
We
is
plan
happening.
on having some guests on our live shows. So
Yeah.
if you ever want to do that, reach out, you know.
Do you want to announce the April picks right now?
Oh yeah, we should do that. I don't
Yeah,
have them with
okay.
me, but we
You
should do it.
should, yeah.
If
I don't
y'all are
remember the
here-
second one.
If y'all are here right now, then you guys will get like a little not sneak peek, like you guys will know the full books, but like you'll get to know ahead of time because we haven't announced it yet like anywhere else. So our first book pick is going to be A Touch of Darkness by
I don't have a copy.
something
Scarlett
St. Clair.
Sinclair.
Yeah, that is a
I'm very
Hades
excited for
and-
that.
oh, how do you pronounce the I can never say her name.
Hades and Persephone retelling.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
it's a retelling of like those two, and I'm really excited for it. I've heard it's like really steamy. Erin, I don't know if she's still here, but she's read it and she really liked it. So I've heard really good things about it. It seems to have become like a very popular book to post about on Bookstagram, especially. I feel like I've seen it a lot very often.
Yeah,
recently.
it's like really well loved on Bookstagram and on TikTok as well. Like everyone's raving about it. Super excited to read it.
Stasia will be here in March. Yes, woohoo! We get the inside scoop. That's the words I was looking for. Yes, and then our second book is gonna be. Do you want to announce it, Maya?
Yeah, it's gonna be Heart of Blood and Ashes by Mila Vane. This is the cover.
Which is
this is the cover.
Which is a.
I love it.
It's a barbarian.
A barbarian. Okay.
Yeah, and there are trigger warnings for this book. I don't remember them off the top of my head right now, but I would definitely check the Goodreads reviews to see if you're up to reading this.
And we will probably post about them.
Yeah, we'll post about them somewhere.
In the pre-reading chat or whatever, which we'll make like later in March. But yes, I heard steamy. I hear that word and I'm like, give me the book.
Yeah, I've heard it's so good, and the description of it just sounds like it's gonna have so much angst in it. So I'm really excited.
I'll have to order the book soon, but I'm really excited for Touch of Darkness.
Me too.
I'm very excited because you bought it already, right, Elle? Or you're going to buy it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm very excited.
Excited. Read both of
Yes,
them.
please do.
Yeah, you
I've
should.
heard
You
they're
should
both really
announce.
good. So
You should announce about like the buddy read thing,
Oh yeah.
Discord thing.
Do you want to
Yeah.
talk about that, Maya, really fast? Because you're the one
Yeah.
that kind of
Yeah.
pulled together.
So we're doing some buddy reads. They're not like necessarily like these book club reads. We're not gonna have live shows for them, but we're picking books to read just together. And we have like a section on our Discord where we talk about them. I think we're picking a lot of free Kindle books right now. So they're
Mhm.
free on Kindle. You can find them on Amazon. I know the ones we're reading for March are Merciless by Willow Winters, I believe her name is. And then Truth or Beard by Penny Reed. I believe those are the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I looked up Truth or Beard like 3 days ago when like you first mentioned it. I think that one might be like $5 again. At least it was when I checked. But Merciless, let's see. Let me see
Let
if
me
I have.
check again.
Let me see if I have the cover. Because at least
Yeah.
I know
So
let's see.
Truth or
instead
Beard
of
though,
like
sounds really good.
Yeah, it does.
yeah, I
Find
haven't
it.
I haven't looked it up.
I want to show
But
the cover. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's $5 again, but
But let's see, and this is the cover of one of them. So like, it looks.
and then this is the other one.
Yeah, that one's fun.
oh, that's
Oh,
cute. I like
it
that one.
disappeared. Give me the cover.
With the
I like
this
that
is-
one.
Yeah, that
And it
one's
sounds
fun.
so good. I posted about them in our Discord. You can read like the synopsis of it. So
Yeah. Our Discord should be
I'll
in
link
the-
it below after
yeah.
we're done. I didn't do that. I linked. Oh, maybe I did. I don't know. I made this stream like 3 weeks ago, so I don't remember what I put in it. But I will fix it afterward if I need to. The Warrior Knight and the Widow, the guy made, but definitely grouchy vibes. Warrior Knight is historic, but again, it is quite fresh and doesn't feel dystopic. I'll have to check that book out.
I think I have it on our list for like possible books.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Sweet.
So yeah, like Maya was saying, instead of like having 2 books in a month, we haven't officially announced this one yet. So
Mhm.
Rylan can do so if she wants to.
Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, because like
Okay.
I'm so
Okay.
chaotic.
So obviously, like in April, we're gonna have 2 books, but we've kind of decided that maybe like doing 2 books might be a little bit like too much for like a book club. So we're gonna do like one pick every month, but then we'll do like buddy reads that like you can do if you want to. We won't do like live shows on them, but like we will still do a live show for the one main book club pick that we choose, and then I'll probably like read a lot of the buddy reads on the side just because I love romance and like need to read a lot of it every month to like not fall into slumps. But yeah, we're gonna change it up a little bit just because we know that life's gonna get hectic, especially for like Elle, who's gonna be starting nursing school in May.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then like
Yeah.
you know, Maya and I are both in school right now, so we've decided
she's
to kind of like
doing
switch it up a little
internship.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, life.
Yeah, life. So yeah.
So maybe like having less books, it just won't be too much of a stress on
Yeah.
people, you know?
yeah, but it's still there's still books. Like you guys can still join our buddy reads and stuff, and basically we'll still be here. Oh, is she okay?
Yeah, we could probably do like casual stuff on Discord for the buddy read.
Yeah. She's gone, guys.
Oh,
I'm
she's
here
back.
one sec.
She's
She's just MIA for a quick second.
she's hugging
Ransom.
Ransom.
No.
But yeah, so if you haven't already, please join our Discord. That's usually where our announcement and things like that.
Yeah, and
You
then
should-
we have a whole
yeah.
section for our buddy reads too.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know she's hosting the buddy.
yeah, I'll be
reads.
reading the books in March.
Yeah,
So that's fun.
I know.
And
Like
I set up some like
Stasia is
casual like
joining it.
voice calls and stuff. We'll see.
Sorry,
She's
my
back.
roommate and I are trying to figure out plans for driving back to school, but yeah. But I'm totally missing you guys talking about, but I'm sure you guys are giving all the good information. So.
No, we're talking about you.
Okay, that's fine. It's amazing. Elle, congrats. I love casual buddy reads. My live reactions occur on Discord.
Yes, her live reactions are the best. So
Yeah,
please join our Discord.
yeah. I will make sure to link. I will link Elle's YouTube. I'll link Maya's Instagram, and I'll link the Discord or the book club Discord, Instagram, and Twitter in the description as well. I don't think I've done it right now. I'll check later, but like I will add it as soon as we're done here. So everybody
Yes.
reads too.
Yay.
Also, we're doing a live sprint later, still in this channel. So
Oh shoot! Yeah, we are doing a live sprint. That is correct.
she forgot.
Well, no, I didn't forget. But like, if I stay here,
She's gonna drive because she's gonna be driving.
no, I will. We were supposed to like go back to school like right now, like right after this was done. But I think we might be staying later now. So I'll just hide in the room. It'll be fine. We'll make it work.
You're gonna stay in the bathroom again.
Oh, I have my own room here.
Oh, I love it.
Like
Cute.
yeah. So it'll be easier. But yes, okay. Join us for sprints in 3 hours. Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, that's in 3 hours.
Okay, I hope I can like get away then for that. I mean, obviously I have to because I'm the host. So like,
I might
it's fine.
join and see you guys and sprint with you
Yes.
guys there. So we'll
Yes,
see.
I need to finish like 2 books today. So, but
You got this.
yay. Alrighty.
I'm so glad that you guys read with us this month.
Yes.
And
thank you all
like
for
the book.
joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad everybody seemed to have pretty positive opinions on the books, and we will see y'all in like the next few weeks as we talk about A Sweet Mess, and then we will announce the March to Life show hopefully soon. So
Yeah.
yes, thank you all for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna end the live.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Have a good day.
Bye.